Hi everyone, so since Monday our phones have gone absolutely crazy, which is just incredible. The love and support that we have all received has just been great. However, a lot of people have been sending us questions as to what's going on, what the changes are going to be, and what the new approach to Fourwards is. So we thought we'd hop on today and do a quick question and answers. So Adam, first question and biggest one that we had come through, are we still Fourwards?
No, changing our name. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, I'm messing. Yes, we are still Fourwards. Everything's going to be the same. It's just that in the morning from 9:30 till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we're just a different entity as such. Just offering a different thing. But the fundamentals and the ground and the foundations are still the same. Still opening up at night from 6 till 9 o'clock for a la carte food and the menu of the month. Nothing there's changing. Still opening Sunday lunches for a Banyan Sunday roast.
I'm just going to hop in here because we get asked this question a lot as well. With our opening hours, although it says 6 till 9 p.m, that literally means that our last tables are 9 p.m. That doesn't mean that come 9 o'clock at night everyone's out the door and everyone has to go.
If you book a table at 2 o'clock, it just means you arrive at 2 o'clock and you'll sit in the bar and you'll have your order took when you're ready.
Yeah, it means reservations are from 6 till 9 p.m. or from 9:30 till 2 p.m. It doesn't mean everybody has to be out.
Yeah, if you book at 8:45, we're not expecting you to sit down, have your dinner,
and go.
Eat your food and be out the door, paid the bill in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Last
bookings
are 9 o'clock. It's not COVID anymore.
Yeah.
We haven't got curfews. Well, we have 1:30 in the morning, but we've not essentially got 10 o'clock curfews where you've got to be out the door before the COVID police.
Just means you're more than welcome to enter the building up until 9 o'clock. Big one because we touched on this with the announcement about takeaways, what sort of takeaway service we'll be offering. So Adam, are we doing takeaways?
Yeah, we're going to offer a, what do we call it? In and out.
It'll be an
in and out kind
service.
of thing. So obviously people will be coming in eating the croissants, the breakfast, yada yada, all that BBL stuff. But if you want to pop in, if you're on the way to work in the factories around the corner, you're driving past us to get to work or whatnot, you want to drop in for 4 frappes and 4 croissants because you're around in the office or something, more than happy to. I think we're going to probably offer the sandwiches as a takeaway service. So, if on them wet days you've took the pooch for a walk and it's got absolutely cacked up in a brook and you don't want to sit in with it, you're all muddied up or something like that, you can pop in, get your breakfast and coffees and then go home toes down the dog.
Or if you are walking past, because the high street's extremely busy, especially down this end of the town, obviously there's a massive big free car park over the road as well with a lovely park that backs onto it. Or if you're on a bike ride, or if you just
want a little quick stop.
Yeah, or if you're just passing through the village, or if you've been shopping into the village and you're on your way out.
You don't just have to come in for like breakfast and lunch either, like another point. You can, if you just want to come in for a coffee, sit down, or we've got plug points all over the bar. If you want to come in and you work from home and you think, I want to go out for a coffee and a little bit of a warm croissant or something, plug your laptop in, sit in the corner, in your own little world as such, you can do that as well. We've got free Wi-Fi. Stacey mentioned the car park over the road, so use it as a little bit of an office away from home as well.
Another question that was asked a lot, where will you eat when coming to dine with us? So again, we've gone back and forth with this, with what to do. Obviously the bar area has undergone a massive refurb and it's still ongoing. So we've changed, so the front room that everybody will know the front room as will become more of a relaxed casual dining area. So it won't be formally set up as the rest of the restaurant is.
Like what you'd expect from your breakfast, brunch and lunch places. It's not formal, it's casual. By all means, if you want to sit on a couple of settees and have some food, have it. It's not like, it's where you're comfortable, you can eat, basically. We're all rules are off kind of thing. It's not structured as such. It's just that we said if some people find it easier to eat at a table, they can eat at a table. If you're comfortable sat in the bar eating, sit and eat in the bar.
Also, that leads on to another question that was asked as well. Obviously, you guys have dined with us many a time, so you will know the procedure of how we operate in the restaurant. Obviously we're a formal table service. It's as a restaurant should be. Whereas with this approach to the business, it will be very relaxed. It will be come to the bar, come and have a chat with us at the bar. It will be as every, I guess that's the easiest way of explaining it. / casual dining.
Come to the bar, order, pay, sit down, receive.
Yeah, and then we bring your your breakfast items.
And then there's no waiting around for a bill at the end. It's when you're done, if you need to, you go.
Yeah.
If you want another drink, you order another drink, kind of thing.
Yeah. It ultimately puts the emphasis on you guys. You know, you are
You're
in
not
control.
waiting around for us as such. We're not.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster paced. It's a lot more, like say, in and out, quicker.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's just come to the bar, order your food, order your drinks, pay.
When you're ready to leave, you can leave. You're not waiting for us to give you a bill.
If you've all of a sudden got to shoot back to work, whatnot, you know, I'm done as soon as I finish my grub.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great question, and I'm so glad. This has literally been the highlight of my week this week. Are we accepting dogs? Yes, we are accepting dogs. We're massive dog fans ourselves. We have 2 little Jack Russells. You saw Ted's with Will this last week.
Fred's is a bit older and a bit.
Yeah, Fred is a bit more older, so we kind of we leave him a bit. He doesn't really
He's staying
do too
modest.
much.
He's growing old gracefully.
But yes, we are accepting dogs. We are accepting them from 9:30 until 2 o'clock in our bar area and our garden area only.
We're not going to accept them into the restaurant. Service dogs, obviously, but not into the restaurant. So it will be the bar and it will be the garden, obviously weather permitting. This isn't applicable at night.
Formal the restaurant will be during the evenings, and for what our customers will be expecting, I don't think it's going to be suitable for our 4-legged friends to be dining with us in the evenings, because it's just going to be a different vibe. I think the lunch times in the mornings, by all means, please bring your dogs. Listen, we love our dogs as much as we love our children, so we understand why people would want to bring their dogs. But as I say,
and we'll also have a little doggy menu.
Yes.
Maybe some ice creams on there.
This wasn't on the cards. We didn't actually plan to do
this. No.
But
we didn't think you guys would react so well.
Yeah, you guys have spoken. Like, my phone has gone crazy.
People have spoken.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a small doggy menu, doggy ice creams, puppuccinos,
couple of sausages.
Yeah, like bring the dogs. You know, they're part of the family as well. So if you want to come for a bit of breakfast,
dogs are like children. As long as they're well behaved, they're welcome. Will we have a kids menu? Good question. No. And that is quite blunt, I've just realised. But when we go to eat with our girls, we like our girls not to feel excluded from what we're eating. So what we're going to do is, same as our a la carte menus or our Sunday lunch menus, we have got a small kids menu, of course we have. But we like the girls and the kids that come in to have smaller portions of what the adults are eating. So, you know, if they want a smaller sandwich, we could do a smaller sandwich for them. If they want a smaller breakfast, we can do a smaller breakfast for them. If they want a smaller pancakes, we can do a smaller pancake. So they're eating like mummy and daddy, you know, so they don't feel like, oh, I've got to have off this kids menu is not what my mum and dad are eating. So we like the kids and the children to have what the adults are having, just in miniature portions.
However, the breakfast menu itself, I think we need to speak about this as well. The breakfast menu itself will be, it's an open for all menu. It's not too it's not too overcomplicated.
If your kid if your kid can nail a few pancakes, they're going to be well away.
Yeah.
You know, like if your kid can scoff like 3 pancakes and go at it.
Yeah, but it's not unapproachable for a child.
It's very child friendly.
Like, we have scrambled eggs on toast.
Yeah, like, we've made it so it's rounded for everyone.
It's fun for all.
Yeah.
There's nothing on there that's offensive to a child.
There's nothing that's, I don't know, push boundaries as such or anything like that. It's just
good, proper
a cool
food.
Little breakfast, brunch, lunch menu.
So another one. Obviously, we were a bit scarce with what we announced because we couldn't fit everything in. Obviously, the video was 12 minutes long anyway. What sort of food items we will be offering on our new BBL menu. Ad, you can start with this one.
Well, to start with, we are going to be offering the favourites like the pancakes, the full English breakfast. We've got sandwiches on there. What else have we got on there? Pastries.
We have a whole section just for eggs.
Eggs. Your trendy smashed avos and stuff like that with your poached eggs and stuff like that. But to start with, the menu's going to drop this week anyway, so you guys will all see that. And what we're going to do is, people that know us will know that we've got a big blackboard. We will be adding specials and stuff like that. And obviously this is a new entity for us, so we'll be growing this. So, you know, this is very much a starting point.
This is a base menu.
Yeah, there's plenty on there, and then as we figure it out, because we want to get it absolutely dot on. We don't want anyone coming in and it being disjointed or looking a bit of a mess or anything like that. So we've started off, I don't think the menu's small at all. When you look at the menu, it's quite big, but There's something on for everyone. We think we've ticked all the boxes for what people like and taste. Obviously, we're bringing our quality to it and, you know, trying to get it to a level.
And our knowledge and skill set as well. I mean, like, let's
Yeah,
be fair, we are both trained chefs.
Yeah,
so
you great knowledge on bacon.
Clearly, I have a great knowledge on bacon and bread. I eat a lot of bacon and bread. I'm sorry, I enjoy food.
But yeah, we're bringing that obviously to the table. But what I'm saying is there's going to be more on, like, there's no Turkish eggs on there, but we can add it to the board, and you know, we're going to have fun with it, like you guys, like we have fun with our a la carte menu.
We'll grow with the menu, and we'll grow with you guys as well. And obviously, if there's things on there that you're like, oh, actually, I'd really like that, we'll put it on.
Yeah, and it'll stay on.
Problem.
Yeah.
Big question that I actually received this message quite a lot from people, to be fair. Will we be opening more?
That's down to you lot.
Yeah.
Because if this doesn't work, then obviously we're not going to. If this all of a sudden absolutely flies, then we can afford to open more. We can afford to hire more staff. We've got more scope. If it doesn't work and it falls flat on its arse, then we can't, because what's the point in flogging a dead horse at the end of the day?
Yeah.
But we want to open more. It's just having the clientele there to open more. I think we will eventually open more, because
think we will as well.
We wouldn't chuck ourselves wholeheartedly into something if we didn't think it'd work, i.e. buying a restaurant at 27. If you didn't think it was going to work, you wouldn't have gone head and heels into it, would you, if you know what I mean? Wow. So that's the same with this. Like, it's completely different, it's completely new, but yeah, definitely will open more. We've already spoke about Sunday's really difficult, because Sundays are a really busy day anyway, because you guys love our Sunday roast and the gravy and stuff. So Sundays are really good anyway, but both of the girls, Till and Alice, they play football, so we have to get the girls to football on a Sunday, and obviously, as you guys know, it is just me and Stacey in the kitchen, so this becomes increasingly hard, and it's our one day a week where the girls are smashing their football and stuff like that. So the Sunday we have spoke about, but we've got to do some configuring to sort it out, because again, who doesn't love a Sunday walk with a pooch and then
a warm croissant
on the way home,
park that's over the road.
And who knows, maybe one day we could sort something out where we could allow dogs in on a Sunday, take your dog a walk and come in for a quick roast. We don't know.
This is all new to us as well.
Yeah.
We're all learning, so obviously once we get going and once we start rolling with it, and with your guys' help and support as well, letting us know what's working and what's not, obviously it will all fall into place. It's just at the moment we need to start off at a base level as such, and then we can all grow into it and we'll know what works and what doesn't.
And at the end of the day, yes, we own the restaurant and it's our building and stuff like that, but it's actually yours, because without customers and clientele, we've got nothing. So the restaurant, we own it and whatnot, but it's actually the customers, the clientele's restaurant. So if you want it opening more, it's got to succeed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the more people use us, the more we can do.
Right, bookings. People have...
Bookings. No, you don't have to book, but obviously it's going to be first come, first serve. Obviously the bar is quite large, the front room is quite large, so we can get a lot of people in. I'd say if you was looking at bringing friends, like 6 upwards, I'd say it'd be advised to, just so we can get you in a nice area.
If you have any other questions, please feel free to drop us a message. Drop in the inboxes. Also as well, please make sure you sign up to our newsletter, because
the menu will go out in the newsletter before it goes out on socials. It's just easier to do that way. So if you're not signed up, sign up.
Yeah, and it's the easiest way for us to communicate with you all.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get it out to you, like anything, I don't know, like I say, we touched on merch drops and stuff like that, so that'll go on there and all that jazz, new menus, obviously we're working on that, so if you sign up, you'll be in the know.
In the know. So thanks for listening. Appreciate all of your love and support. And also thanks for last week as well, because it was overwhelming actually, I will say. Again, we are just normal people,
and
but
sorry if we upset anyone.
Yeah, like really
sorry.
Because
we didn't mean to. That first video, I think we got a couple of people a bit panicky, and obviously we didn't mean that. We weren't. No,
we'll blame that on the social media editing, because Mason did such a great job, and I think even we saw the first
our own
video
family
and we
members
like,
didn't know.
Oh.
So sorry if we upset anyone, or
obviously the way it was filmed,
we didn't mean to.
It was a bit back to front, and obviously with the whole Speedy situation and whatnot, we didn't mean to upset anybody. I had people messaging me saying that I made them cry. I'm really sorry. I was just being honest. So I'm sorry.
This is us.
Yeah, I didn't mean to upset anyone, but thanks for all your support. It really does mean a lot. Thanks.
Ciao.